more important stuff to talk about, chat. Okay? More important stuff. We got more community updates up in this bitch. You understand? Also, I mean, listen, guys. We only do it big on this channel. You understand? Only do it big on this channel. None of you guys are going to understand what this is, but on the perfume channel, when I talk about unobtainium, this is about as unobtainium as you can possibly get. Okay? And if you know, you know, and most people won't, which is fine. But there's some special stuff coming up on the second channel, guys. Very special stuff coming up on the second channel. In terms of the main channel, obviously, we got a land vehicle community update. So I already said multiple times I was very worried for Galmud Railway and just like the game in general because they're not talking about vehicles. But literally the day after I say that, they release a community update land vehicle improvements. Let's go. Anders, do you like cats? Daphne. Look at that. Look at that. What? You just squeaked at me. What? She's looking at me with one eye. They're always plotting our demise. That's what you have to understand. They're always plotting something. That's from the original 500 bottles. It's bottle 491. Never to be made again. There's nothing between those ears? No. No. She's just fuzzy and she wants food all the time. Will they fix the broken matchmaking? You should watch my video from today where I talk about one of the things they mentioned in yesterday's community post. So many rollers assume every PC is an icon on MNK. It's just, that's what they always do, bro. That's what they always do. The controller cope is so fucking heavy right now. And you know what? Suck it up, Buttercup. Welcome to the real game that everyone else was already playing. Because you know what? I'm all for balance between inputs. That's my whole shtick. Okay? I'm not trying to make the game impossible for controller players to play. That would be dumb. That would be very ill-advised. And that's also not what Battlefield is trying to do. The reality is, and you can hate me for this or not, I genuinely don't give a fuck. The reality is, the Battlefield player base, for the most part, is just coddled. They really are. The controller player base is used to having free recoil control bestowed upon them for playing on a certain input. Whereas in reality, if you look at pretty much every other game on the market that's an FPS game, controller does not get any recoil reduction. The only other game I can think of is Rainbow Six Siege, but Rainbow Six Siege doesn't have aim assist. There is no aim assist in Rainbow Six Siege. So, of course, they're reducing the recoil. And it's a completely different type of game. It's a competitive shooter versus a fucking respawn combined arms FPS with weapons that have no recoil anyway. Like, dude, the weapons in R6 have like 5 times the recoil than the weapons in Battlefield. And so anyway, I'm done with this topic. It's not a big deal. It never has been a big deal if they were ever going to reduce the recoil reduction. So, and they finally did. And controller players should be happy, by the way, because if you're any good at the game, this will just simply not affect you. All this change is going to do is it's going to separate the people that were getting carried by the controller recoil reduction from the people that aren't. and are just going to play the exact same anyway. So it widens the controller skill gap. This is a good thing for the game. This is just a good thing for the game. Daphne, what do you think about that? Oh! Daphne, what are you doing up there? She's staring at me. She has the high ground. Look at that. Sniffing it. Cat, what are you doing? Fucking absolutely just. She's smell tasting. You ever seen a cat smell taste? They, like, smell something and then they'll, like, open their mouth and. Okay, we're done talking about the topic. We're here to talk about the new community update, land vehicle improvements. Okay, boom. Here we go. Land vehicle improvements. Before I get into this, I just want to say, you guys hit the donation goal. Okay, for the do-rag stream, and I have to show you guys what the do-rag that I eventually got. All right. Listen, we had the chat decide. We had the chat sort of suggest. So here's the thing, guys. This is what I got. It's 100% fake, which is actually preferable. It's actually preferable. So this is what we got. Okay. Fake LV, because of course. And yeah, that's bare minimum as far as I'm concerned. The fake Louis Vuitton has been acquired. And yeah, May 12th. May 12th. Gonna be nuts. Gonna be absolutely crazy, guys. Will it fit your forehead? All right. Okay. Community update, land vehicle improvements. Hey everyone, what we've learned. What the fuck is this? Hey everyone, what we've learned. More predictable vehicle combat. More controlled survivability. Increased control and responsiveness. What this means in gameplay. Loadouts and supporting changes. Future updates. I'm Chris Matt, a game designer at DICE working on vehicles and gadgets. Today, I wanted to take a closer look at vehicle gameplay in Battlefield 6, with a focus on land combat vehicles alongside targeted improvements across the wider vehicle sandbox coming in Season 3. Over the past months, we've been reviewing your feedback on vehicle performance across Battlefield Labs and the live game. While vehicles are broadly balanced from a statistical perspective, your feedback has made it clear that the moment-to-moment experience hasn't always felt as satisfying as it should, particularly when it comes to how vehicle strengths and drawbacks play out in combat. I've been working with the team to break this down and identify where improvements are needed. With Season 3, our focus is on making vehicle gameplay more consistent, readable, and responsive. What we've learned. We've seen consistent feedback around predictability, survivability, and responsiveness in vehicle combat, both when fighting in vehicles and against them. Vehicle encounters can feel difficult to read during combat when outcomes that aren't always clear in the moment. In some situations, vehicles feel too fragile, while in others, they can feel too difficult to deal with, especially when supported by engineers or coordinated repairs. This applies whether you're engaging another vehicle or trying to take one down as infantry, and it's not always clear with why engagement plays out the way it does. Oh god. Hold on. AI 100%? Dude, what are you talking about? Our goal with these changes is to address these friction points directly, improving how vehicle gameplay feels without fundamentally changing its role on the battlefield. There's a picture of a tank. Look at that, guys. Wow. More predictable vehicle combat. One of the most important areas we focused on is making vehicle combat more consistent and easier to follow. We're toning down some of the extremes of our damage system while helping players better anticipate the outcome of engagements. Previously, many anti-tank tools were capable of eliminating tanks in only 2 hits, with the exception of some specialized tools. This will be increased to 3 hits across the board. Flanking vehicles will remain the most effective way to neutralize them, but will offer vehicle players more opportunity for counterplay. Previously, many anti-tank tools were capable of eliminating tanks in only 2 hits, with the exception of some specialized tools, which they don't fucking specify. This will be increased to 3 hits across the board. You can't two-shot a tank in the ass with an RPG? That's bad. That's just bad. You've always been able to do that. Hey, listen. Tankders may have to fucking return. Tankders may have to return, dude, because you should absolutely be able. Okay, so I don't want to jump the gun, but it sounds like you're not going to be able to two-shot a tank in the ass with like an RPG or whatever else. We need specifics because maybe I'm wrong, but let's assume you can no longer two-shot a tank in the ass with an RPG. You get behind a tank, you're not doing 500 damage anymore. You're not doing whatever it is. Yeah, that's not cool, dog. That's not cool. Uh, okay. Maybe they specify more in the post. Alongside this, we're simplifying some elements of the damage calculation system. Instead of a wide, continuous range of possible values, hits will fall into a smaller set of clearly defined outcomes based on impact angle and location. For example, currently in game, hitting a tank from the side with an RPG could deal a wide range of damage depending on subtle differences in angle, making it difficult to judge how many hits a vehicle could take. With these changes, those outcomes will be much more consistent. This is good. What they're talking about here is good. A similar shot will result in one of a small number of predictable damage values depending on the quality of the hit. Low quality RPGs will not be rewarded. Guys, low quality shot placement. um, this still rewards positioning and lining up of strong angles, but makes it much easier to understand how much damage is being dealt by incoming projectiles. We're also reducing the number of vehicle-specific damage modifiers and rebalancing vehicle health pools. Previously, vehicles like the MBT could be more durable than the IFV in certain situations, but just as fragile as others, just as fragile in others depending on a hit angle or location. By removing these inconsistencies and relying more on overall health differences, it becomes much easier to understand how many more hits a vehicle can take. Okay. Finally, we're also making changes to guided weapons so their damage is no longer affected by impact angles or hit location. Weapons that are not manually aimed will deal a consistent amount of damage. So lock-ons. We're also making improvements to how anti-air missiles interact with countermeasures, such as flares, to improve reliability of those tools. Okay, that's big too. Flare reliability is super big. That's good, they mentioned that. Not crazy about tanks not being able to get two-shot in the ass anymore. I mean, that's kind of insanity. Um, that is kind of just insane. Okay, more controlled survivability. Another key area of feedback has been how inconsistent vehicle survivability can feel, particularly depending on access to repairs and support. While vehicles could sometimes feel fragile, in other cases, stacking repairs could allow them to sustain through heavy damage and create stalemates during vehicle engagements. To address this, we're making changes to how vehicles recover health and how repairs behave in and out of combat. Oh, this is huge. Hold on. What are they going to do here? Instead of repairing at a constant rate, they will begin strong, but weaken over time while a vehicle remains in combat. Oh no. Additionally, we're introducing diminishing returns when multiple engineers are repairing the same vehicle at the same time. These changes keep coordination valuable while ensuring repairs don't scale in a way that becomes overly difficult to encounter. Why don't they just Why don't they just reference what they did in Battlefield fucking 4? Can anyone tell me why they don't just reference it at least? So, okay, here's why I said, oh no. So, okay, instead of repairing at a constant rate, they'll begin strong but weaken over time while a vehicle remains in combat. This is going to encourage, in my opinion, sort of campy peekaboo playstyles. So you peek out of cover, you're fight, repair, okay, leave. Peek out of cover, fight, repair, okay, leave. You know? I don't really know if that's a bad thing, but that's what it's going to encourage. I don't know, dude. At the same time, we're reworking health regeneration by removing health brackets from all vehicles. Vehicles will take longer to begin regenerating health after exiting combat, increasing from roughly 6 seconds to 12 seconds. Once regeneration begins, however, it will be significantly faster, increasing from around 5% of health per second to 10% per second, and will continue all the way to full health instead of stopping at set thresholds. 5% of health per second? With wait. Okay, so got do-rag thumbnail. How can I send? I don't need a do-rag thumbnail, but I appreciate it. Um, hold on. Isn't this just like auto repair? I'm aware vehicles in previous games had auto repair. Um, Reworking health regeneration by removing health brackets from all vehicles. Vehicles will take longer to begin regenerating health after exiting combat. Okay, so it'll take 12 seconds for you to start regenerating health out of combat. So you get out of combat, you take no damage, wait 12 seconds, and then your health regen starts. It starts at 5% of health per second, up to 10% of health per second. Probably depending on, is there like some sort of self-repair perk you can take on vehicles? Or does this automatically increase from 5% to 10% regardless of like what you equip on the vehicle? What, how much health per second did old vehicles regenerate? I feel like 5 to 10% per second is kind of insane. But I guess it takes a super long time for that health regen to start. This is very interesting. I'm gonna have to chat. There's gonna be an Ender's vehicle arc pretty soon here. I'm definitely in season 3. I'm gonna play in vehicles a lot more, particularly land vehicles. Okay, so get ready for that because tankders will return. Um, Okay. Even when critically damaged vehicles will no longer be prevented from regenerating entirely. Instead, regeneration will continue at a heavily reduced rate, roughly 80% slower than normal. Overall, this means vehicles take longer to safely recover during combat, but are more self sufficient once they successfully disengage. Together, these changes help make survivability more predictable and reduce extreme outcomes, helping players better understand when to push, disengage, or commit to repairs, while also ensuring vehicles remain effective without requiring constant support. That's going to be this entire section, this predictable vehicle combat, and all through this more controlled survivability. This is going to be super interesting, and I'm going to be very like keen on getting in game and actually trying it. Um, yeah, very interesting changes. I don't really know about the health regen stuff. I obviously haven't played in vehicles very much in this game. This stuff, the repair stuff, is super interesting. I wonder what the optimal number of engineers is going to be. Do you think it's going to be 2 or 3? Because if you get diminishing returns based on how many engineers are repairing, then there is going to be an optimal number eventually, right? It's probably going to be 2 to 3 people. Um Increased control and responsiveness. Responsiveness has also been a major focus area. This is my biggest problem, I feel, with the tanks. Like, I've played tanks on Liberation Peak a little bit. They're just fat and slow and just absolutely obese as fuck to just handle. They're terrible. I mean, it feels really bad. How about jetters? Dude, jetters may return once they fix jets or like improve balance. Because right now it's a super glass cannon. I've watched everything Silk does. It's just really, it's very glass cannon. Um, Controlling a tank should convey its weight and presence while still allowing players to react quickly to changing situations. We're improving acceleration and turning to make vehicles more responsive in movement. Good. We're also increasing turret rotation speeds. Thank God. And improving how aiming behaves, especially in first person. This should help tracking targets feel more aligned with player input, particularly during close range engagements. Dude, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Tanks in BF6 have 4 different sensitivities right now. 4. This is so dumb. Additionally, we're reducing how often armored vehicles lose mobility as a result of taking damage. Mobilization will be tied to specific tools, such as anti-vehicle mines, rather than being triggered by general incoming damage. This allows players to retain control in critical moments while still creating clear counterplay opportunities. For air vehicles, we're also making improvements to threat awareness, including a new UI indicator that helps pilots identify incoming missiles and nearby threats, giving more time to react and make informed decisions in combat. How about you just add air radar to the game? These changes give vehicle players more control in combat and help them respond more effectively. Okay, cool. This seems cool. Love it. Wait, how 4? What the fuck? Um, so there's your first person sensitivity, I think first person zoomed, third person sensitivity, and then there might be a fourth one that's like third person zoomed, or there might be something in between there where it's like first person hip fire or something. I don't know. There's four different sensitivity those. There was a Reddit post about it. Um okay, what this means in gameplay. Taken together, these changes are designed to support more active and engaging vehicle gameplay by making combat easier to read, handling more responsive, and survivability more consistent. Players are better equipped to make more meaningful decisions about how they play. This creates more opportunities to engage, reposition, and influence the flow of battle. Our goal is to give players the tools and confidence to make calculated risks, push objectives, and play a more active role. Cool. Comp tankers right now. Skull emoji. Yeah, comp tankers. Fucking, how many of those are there? 2? 2? All 2 of them that play BF6. Um, Loadouts and supporting changes. To support these changes, we're also making adjustments to vehicle and engineer loadouts. Some customization options that contributed to unclear gameplay outcomes are being removed or reworked. For example, we're removing the reinforced plating upgrade, and it made it harder to judge incoming damage and overshadowed other choices. To support this change, we're adjusting baseline vehicle durability and replacing it with a new passive speed that speeds up the recharge rate of countermeasures, such as projectile intercept system and thermal blocking smoke while at low HP. Okay. At the same time, we've made targeted improvements to underused vehicle equipment and passives to make them more impactful and worth choosing. Thermal smoke will deal damage to enemy soldiers within its radius, increasing its defensive value in close quarters encounters. Counterfire radar will include a passive component to improve its uptime and overall utility, providing more consistent battlefield awareness. We've also expanded equipment options for vehicles like the IFV, which will have access to additional tools such as mine countermeasures and the mobile command center, increasing its flexibility in different combat roles. In addition, we're taking a closer look at engineer loadouts. As part of this update, we're completing a full balance pass on the launchers, including improvements to the underused options like the IGLA and the MBT Law. These changes include adjustments to damage and projectile behavior, helping each launcher feel more reliable and its distinct role. They gotta be careful with the MBT Law, because doesn't that auto lock on? You shoot it, and then like the missile will fly, and then once you get close to a tank, it'll like, like smack it, right? But fuck law users, real. We're also applying the same approach to anti-vehicle mines, giving each option a clear purpose within the sandbox so that choosing between them becomes a more deliberate decision. Overall, these changes are designed to create a healthier balance across the engineer toolkit, reducing reliance on a small number of dominant loadouts while supporting a wider range of viable choices in vehicle combat. Future updates. These are some of the key updates and thinking behind our approach to vehicle gameplay, but doesn't cover every change. There's still more coming across vehicle survivability, handling, and UI, and we'll share full update notes closer to the release of Season 3. We'll continue building on these updates across the wider vehicle sandbox, including further improvements to air vehicle gameplay as we evaluate feedback and live performance. We're also reviewing how vehicles perform across Battlefield 6 experiences, including RedSec, where further Battle Royale specific adjustments are planned to ensure vehicles are balanced for their specific experience. Interesting. Let's check the quote tweets. Where's Gravity? Finally. That's all he said? This This guy right here. I want to know what Gravity thinks. Dude, King Shuala. King Shuala. King Shuala, dude, what the fuck? Look at this thumbnail that he made for the Durag stream. Look at this. This is a work of art. This is one of the most beautiful images I think I've ever seen in my life. This should be hung in the Louvre, literally. This is crazy, dude. This is fucking crazy. Real picture, by the way. Real picture. Real picture, by the way. I'm actually using that. That is tough. That is absolutely tough. That's not edited. No, it's not edited. That's a real picture, guys. That is a completely unedited image of me. True. Very true. All right, I'm over the COD over BF6 joke. I'm just gonna make my name Enders, and then People get angry because they recognize me in game. Which is crazy. People really be fucking... People just be angry at me in game, dude. It's AI, I don't believe a word. That's that is an unedited picture. Okay. Is focused on the game? I don't think he is. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. City of Stars. I'll try. Never seen a community hate streamers more than Battlefield chuds. That is 100% true. That's because Battlefield players are just a bunch of... Dude, they're basically just a bunch of angry, like, 35-year-olds. And Facebook boomers. Vio de Soflam, thanks for the $5 Thank you for the $5 I was comparing some weapon stats between older Battlefield titles and come to the conclusion that 2042 is the most balanced TTK/BTK of all modern Battlefield titles. Probably not. Probably not. But, yeah, probably not. They buff tank, why? Dude, they buff tank, why? Dude, love it, I love it. They buff tank, why, bro? Small Taco, thanks for the 5 gifted. Fucking legend. Thank you, man. White Goat, thanks for the 3-month resub. Ender D, that's right. Ender D, guys, Ender D. What kind of NATO skins do you have on? NATO skins. I got these. Okay, chat, is it possible for me to unlock this? This Midnight Raider thing? Can I unlock this without having Battlefield Pro? Yes? How do I get it? Is it just weeklies? No. You need Pro. Alright. Doing all week 11 challenges? Week 11 challenges? Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. You guys lied. Kills us with shotguns. Oh. Simple. You don't have to tell me twice to use a shotgun, okay? Capture objectives? I don't really do that. All right. I guess we're capturing objectives. Okay, fine. Still have to get BF Pro even if you've done the challenges. Fucking shut this entire company down. I'm so dead serious as well. Put this towards buying Battlefield Pro. I will never give EA money. Ollie, think of the $2 Dude, we got $5 and we have $2. Just completely new currencies I've never seen. Incredible. I don't have to use a shotgun. Yeah, I do. Okay. Gotta pay $25. Is it really that much money? Is it seriously that much? Is this, what is this? Okay. Open the door. Okay. That's unplayable. That's just unplayable cancer. That's exactly what that is. What kind of blood sacrifice is this where EA nukes a bunch of employees to improve the game and they seem to actually cook with the changes? Nobody knows, dude. Nobody even fucking knows. Do Battlefield partner creators get it for free? No. Hell no. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I am aware of. That's right, Slay Season. This game has the worst audio I have ever encountered in literally any game I've ever played or installed on this computer or any previous computers or any previous consoles I ever played on in my whole life. Like, genuinely some of the most offensively dog shit, horrific audio I think I've ever seen. Me out. Get me the fuck out. Out. I mean, here's what we do with Sobek, right? Average Sobek match. That is the average Sobek match. You're not even exaggerating. I need to stop watching the stream. It's turning me gay. What? Like what, bro? Eliminated that motherfucker. Can we have some netcode improvements, perhaps? Can we potentially have some netcode improvements? Or are we just gonna... Wait. Headshot with a slug shotgun. And you're telling me he isn't dead. What is the fucking point? Like, genuinely. Like, why? From what range? I don't care if it's far away or not. If I headshot you with a slug shotgun, you should die. I don't care if you're 100 meters away. If I hit a headshot on you with a slug shotgun, you should die. Cool. I love using slug shotguns. This is so fun. I love using it. So fucking fun. Holy shit, I'm having so much fun. Actually unplayable cancer, unfortunately. Actually AIDS. Release season 3. I'm bored. Game's so fucking dog shit. Actually shit. You know what I really don't like about this game is the fact that it's so hard to ignore how dog shit it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's so difficult to ignore. It's just very, very just in your face. Like, also... Wow, so fun, so fun, so fucking fun. Absolute fucking literal cancerous AIDS. Holy fucking shit. So fucking boring and dog shit, this game, sometimes. Literally spawns me in the middle of the open in front of an IFV. Like, okay. Thank you. I'm sure new players would really, really love that experience. Why are iron sights 1.5x? Like, can we talk about that as well? Can we have like a... Whatever happened to the BF1 option where, whatever happened to the BF1 option where, like, you could just decide the zoom level of iron sights? That technology was present in one Battlefield game, and then it fucking disappeared forever. And it's just so confusing, like, why it disappeared forever. It was so based. It was great. Like, there's just no downside to having it in the game. There really isn't. Like, if someone wants to use iron sights fucking as a 2x scope, screw it. Like, it doesn't matter. And I die behind a fucking wall once again. Daniel, thank you for the 23-month fucking sub on YouTube. Guys, if you guys like the streams on YouTube, consider becoming a member on YouTube. It really does help the channel out as well. Consider becoming a member. I'm gonna do some special stuff for YouTube members pretty soon here. So, if you watch the streams all the time on YouTube, consider becoming a channel member. I'm gonna do a bunch of emotes and shit. It's gonna be good.
Let me smash.
Welcome back to me.
Yo, Draco, welcome back, bro. Fragrance giveaway. Yeah, bro? Night Hunter, thanks for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you. Only membership I have is Costco. That's a good one to have. That's a good one. Chat, how do you guys feel about that vehicle post? I don't really know how to feel about it. At least not yet. Enders, did you ever do partnership with Battlefield? What does that mean? Like, has Battlefield ever sponsored me? No. I've done one YouTube short that was technically sponsored by EA for Battlefield. That's all I've ever done. What? Is that guy live? Yes, he is. God, what kind of creature is this? Should we, like... See, I wish there was... See, okay, guys. I have a great idea for the 5th Battlefield class. Are you guys ready? But it's only accessible if your KD is over a certain amount. So, okay. The Trapper class. And what the Trapper class lets you do is it lets you trap specimens. For, like, research purposes. Yeah, like Pokemon. Like I throw a fucking Pokeball at them, and like it gets added to my library of specimens, you know? Wow, that guy's like incredibly fucking aware. They could have introduced the Delta Force pupil distance, allowing us to use any red dot sight with whatever zoom we wanted. Yeah, maybe. But, you know. Make a video about the matchmaking. I always get paired with trash teammates or get placed in late matches. I mentioned that on my video today. I actually did mention that exact thing in my video today. There's nothing you can do about the matchmaking. That's literally just Battlefield. Like, you're always going to get put with trash teammates. There are always going to be a bunch of blowouts. I really don't think they can... I really do not think they can ever fix it. What the jet doing? And you can sell... Exactly, yeah. Brain sniper. Ha! Gonna make any spectator mode content? Oh yeah, Agent Enders will be returning. Look at the donation thing, dude. Look at it. Okay? I know you guys want it. Thank you for the super chats, by the way, guys. Thank you for the super chats on YouTube. Something tells me this is a problem, having 4 tanks going towards B. Something tells me that's very problematic. What do you mean Agent Enders for spectator mode? Oh, he doesn't know. Chat, he doesn't know. It's okay, man. They're gonna find out whenever they add spectator mode. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. 178. This is not a fun... This is just not a fun match at all. It's just not fun. Like, it's really annoying, actually. Wonderful. Like, I'm so serious. If you roof camp on any Battlefield map, you're just a fucking bot. Like, there's gonna be a claymore on the zip line. I already know that. Where is it? Where's the claymore at? Oh boy. Do you guys like Mirac Valley, chat? Like, sometimes it's actually big farm, and other times it's just like, I don't know. How do I knock the crane down? How do I blow this thing up? Do I just fucking... hello. That guy's a good player. He cut me off. Like, he actually cut me off, but I'm just better than him. But, like, he's good. He's good. Down. That guy's decent. He at least has a brain. Most Battlefield players are... Moza, I would farm the fuck out of them just like these servers, okay? Wouldn't change a single thing. Nobody talks about matchmaking issues within the game. I've played since Battlefield 3 and never had issues with team balance until now. Dude, team balance has always been a problem in Battlefield. Always. Because the game... Dude, like, you can't... You have to think about it. How are you ever going to balance 32 random people in a fucking combined arms game? You're just not. It's kind of a let's listen. Maybe some of you won't understand this, but in order to make sure Battlefield doesn't become fucking infested and ruined by modern, like, matchmaking systems, like SBMM and EOMM and all this, like, evil shit, having unbalanced matches is actually a necessary evil. If they want to retain what Battlefield is, they actually can't do anything about it realistically. Like, they have their team balancer system, and that's pretty much all they can really do. And then the match just plays out how the match plays out. They ask $40 for BF6. I wouldn't pay more than 15 bucks. Laughing emoji, crying emoji. I love the internet, dude. Like... What about mid-match balancing? No, bro. So what? You're having a good game, you shit on this team, and then it auto-team switches you to the team that you just shit on the entire game so that you're having a terrible experience? No. I would quit the game. Legit. Like, that'd be horrible. The M277 is, Okay, tanks are playing, Where he going? We be so fucking dead. Don't you think adding Behemoth and or Sentry kits will improve? No, 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 stop. No. No Behemoth, no Sentry kits. No, no Behemoth, no Sentry kits. No, no, no. It really helped BF1 for balancing. Did it, though? Like, did it really? Or was it just annoying bullshit that didn't really impact the outcome of the match? Like, dude, the blimp, more often than not, got insta-killed. Like, late into BF1. Okay, fine, the blimp comes. Everyone knows to shoot it now. It dies before it even reaches, like, the battle area to make an impact. It was just a gimmick. It was just a fucking gimmick. Sentry kits in this game? Dude. Hey, give me a sentry kit in this game. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want a 100 kill streak. Give me the Trench Raider in Operation Underground. With the Desert Eagle from 2042. You notice the RPG's off center? Yeah, when you shoot it, it arcs up and then it arcs back down. It's really weird. I don't know. What was that SMG kit in BF1? The Villaparosa. The Via Perosa? Yeah, they're like the 2000 RPM double-sided SMG. That was balanced, don't you think, guys? Give me a belt-fed SCW-10 with 500 bullets. And we'll take care of business. I'm 16 in Season 3, so I'm happy. Dude, the way normies think is fucking insane. I'm pumped for another AK variant. Dude, what? No wonder. No fucking wonder the content of this game sucks. People like this exist. This guy's excited for an M16. Am I stupid? Oh, no, they're in here. Chad, if you're not using the M433, I don't really know what you're doing, okay? Well, some of you probably some of you probably don't even ever play this game, so. There's gotta be another one. Yep. Ollie thanks for the $2 The Villaparosa kit on Fort Devote was so fun. Yeah, fun is a word that I think of when that happens. Alex Kimbata, thanks for the $5 super chat. How about the AC 130 as a reinforcement, but only on larger maps? No. How did you guys like the AC-130 in like BF4? Because I know it was in BF3 as well, I'm pretty sure. Ass. I love getting farmed by the AC-130. Enders, turn off the aimbot, bro. job, Amia. Okay. That guy's just... Okay. Dude, I knew there had to be someone there. He's gonna be up against this wall. Or in the bus. Damage. Guy right on the staircase, I think. He has a fucking grenade launcher because of course he does. Of course he has a grenade launcher. Now he has another grenade launcher, so going back in that room is just stupid. Bro. They talked about more attachments? No. Eight men holding that doorway? Yeah, there was like 4 in the staircase or something crazy. Yeah, 1 second. I need to chill. Who threw that, man? Who threw the fucking stun grenade? Okay, we don't throw stun grenades around here. Job, medic people. always in that fucking side, man. My team just lets this guy do that? Okay. Game's become a sweaty field like there's no tomorrow. No, it hasn't, bro. No, it hasn't. It's just, it's so easy to kill someone in this game. Everyone feels like they're beaming because they are. Maybe you could have seen my feet. I don't know. Using the M433. Okay, can we get our gimme flag, please? Oh my god, these people are so fucking weird, bro. So weird. They both just sat there? Of course he has a shotgun. It's so boring. It's so boring, dude. Of course he has a shotgun just randomly in that situation. And then a fucking unbelievable. Oh god, what the fuck? This team is fucking dog shit. I actually can't believe we're gonna lose this game because my team can't win our gimme flag. I'm gonna have to come in here and... Like, how do we hold the center for the whole game, but we can't get the flag next to our spawn for the whole game? You can just walk up and take it for free. And now we lose the center, and we lose the game because my team is fucking trash. Love it. Love it. Those are just awesome. Love Battlefield players. I love playing with them, too. They're just so good. That should be enough to win the center. No, because of course I forgot there's mental insanity on the enemy team. Like there's like mental issues. Because like if you're like a mentally sane person, you would never play like this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. Team is just retarded, so that's pretty much how that ends. Okay, this guy is standing there for some reason. No idea why. It's really unfortunate, though. My team is that brain dead. Really, I mean, it really just is fucking hilarious. Slay season, are those just AI though? I'm not using AI thumbnails. Like if they're AI, it's a complete no-go. Love random recoil. It's really fun. Shit, bro. Yeah, throw a grenade. I did. Lex, you're so funny with that. You always notice they do that. You want to see Brain Dead Battlefield gameplay? Play Strike Point? Oh, believe me, I have, bro. I have played Strike Point. I haven't played Strike Point in a long time, but yeah, I played Strike Point during the launch of the game. So, yeah, that was pretty brutal. Thank you for the... Are they really still up here? No. Okay. And he grenade launchers me because of course. Okay, we need to just completely change this right here. Okay, I can't believe it let me spawn there actually. Such a fucking pussy! It's actually insane! I'm just insane, dude. He's hiding behind a vending machine. He's hiding behind a vending machine. He's hiding behind a vending machine. Whoa, hold on. What is happening here? Like, yeah, you're pushing me. That's fine. Take GLs out of the fucking game, dude. I mean, it would feed generations, you know. There's that guy. There he is. That's grenade launcher, man, right there. Yeah, I was just fucked there. Just not good. Game bought the game to be a vending machine. Don't hate on him, Enders. Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry, man. He's the designated vendor player. Is he just in that corner, or did he... No, he fucked off. Of course, this guy lives somehow? I had to check vending machine corner for the first time ever in the history of playing this game. Right there. You just saw me look at it right there. Vending machine corner. Where's my fucking gun? This guy's up here on the radar. It's a known call-out in the comp scene. No, is it fucking really? What game mode would even include that corner? I know sure as hell Domination doesn't. Wait, well... I don't know what game modes you guys are playing now in comp. I mean, I played some of the 5s and some of the 8s early on, but... You're joking? Okay, good. Unblock Legend Blue? No, I don't. You can get Mont Blancs for like 20 bucks though, bro. It's pretty good value, regardless of how good they are, you know? They're not the best, but it's like 20 bucks on discounters, 30 bucks. Screw it, you know? What the fuck is going on? I just hate these people. I just hate them so much. I mean, Omni and like me and Focus and everyone will probably play normal Battlefield competitive once the whole Battle Royale tournament thing is like, this guy's cheating. Like, I actually don't give a fuck. This guy's blatantly cheating. I don't care. I actually don't care. That guy's just cheating. He's just rage hacking. Because what the fuck is that? But we'll probably play comp once, once all the red sec shit calms down. Heard from Blue lately? No. Blue's not gonna play in our Elite Series roster anymore. We haven't heard from him, and he's not really interested in playing anymore, so we're just gonna... I mean, we just have other people that want to play with us. It's all good. Strafe is still down. Obviously, Focus is still down, so... Just on the other team last match. Yeah, all I died to was a bunch of fucking camping degenerates, so... Oh boy. It's gonna be 900 people there. Enders is battlefield saved. If they keep making good changes to the game, it's eventually going to be extremely solid game. It's only going to take a couple things, you know? I really feel like they could make this game very good in a couple of patches. You hate RedSec so much? I don't hate it. It's just like, I don't care about it. RedSec is not one of those game modes that I really care to play, like, at all. When I play Battlefield, it's gonna be Battlefield, okay? So, like, the normal game mode. Multiplayer. I don't think RedSec is terrible. It's just nobody gives a shit about BR. Not anymore, at least. If RedSec released 6 years ago, we have a different story, right? RedSec fucking 6 years ago, maybe even longer than that. Like 8 years ago would have been much a bigger deal. BR wasn't as drawn out, you know? Or played out, rather. Ghoul on the roof, where's the nuclear missile? DICE won't let me launch nuclear projectiles in this game, unfortunately. It's really disappointing, actually. Very disappointing. Gauntlet has potential. I don't... Dude, does it, though? Like, do people really play Gauntlet? Like, I don't know. It's free to play, isn't it? So, yeah, I guess, but... Okay. Right. Guys just hanging out. This map really is just, yeah, it's just super fun to play, you know? Awesome. I love getting one-shotted by a fucking tank. It's so cool. Actually sick. If I've released 8 years ago? Yeah. Yeah, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Gauntlet is heavily objective based. Getting a Battlefield player to play the objective. Yeah, I know. Pulling teeth. Apex is still cooking, though, but Apex is like one of the foundational BRs, you know what I mean? Like, there are BRs that are just probably never going to die. PUBG's one of them. Fucking Apex is probably another one of them. Fortnite. Fragrance of the day is fucking Amouage Journeyman. Amouage Journeyman. Still get trades in this once in a while. Not really. Not really. I wouldn't say trades are very common at all. All right. Awesome. This is just super fucking sick, dude. Ah, fucking Christ. Right, almost had an insta-death again off spawn. Thank you, dice. Right, yeah. And I too would prone in the middle of the fucking flag for no reason. Yep, that's what I would do if I'm a normal, sane person. Prone in the middle of the flag with absolutely no idea what I'm doing at all. Wow, it's just so fucking sick, dude. Incredible audio, by the way. Release season 3, I can't take it anymore. Hugo, I have no control over this, man. I don't have any control over this. Okay? Is the SGX a worse version of something else? Like, what is this gun? Does this gun have any redeemable quality? Or, like, is it just kind of mid? Like, technically speaking, is this optimal in any way? What are you doing? Of course, right? Because, yeah, that's what I would do. I didn't think of that because I'm just not as good as this person. I'm not as good as Shitty. This guy is just a fucking visionary. That's actually our coach for RedSec, the $1 million tournament. We're putting everything on that guy. Putting everything on that guy because he's just a fucking tactical genius. I don't feel good with this gun here. This is not... Headshot the guy 987,000 times. Okay. God. hate it when my bathtub explodes. Yeah. I hate it when the gas canister I keep in my bathtub randomly detonates. That's one of my most hated things, actually. Really don't like it. Don't kill me. Thank you. Dude, I'm kind of flowing right now. Kind of flowing. So it's time for me to die to some like unpredictable, insane garbage. Are you ready? Nice. My 2 teammates standing next to the enemy spawn beacon. Good. I'm happy about that. Please don't jump down and shoot me in the back. Alright, I'm buying a new revolver. Bro, I'm throwing this revolver out. It doesn't work. This revolver just doesn't work. Oh. Your field of view maxed out? No, I play 110 FOV. It's 10 less than max. 10 less than max. FOV. Your name should be Endure because of this game. Fucking Endure. Yeah, Endure. See what you did there, man. See what you did. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. I don't like this gun, I don't think. No. They're capping E. Of course. I'm here, can you run into a claymore? Like, bro, why do you fucking hate me, bro? Why? Why do you hate me? What is wrong with you? Please stop, please stop. I'm in his match. No way. No way, bro. No way, bro. They were 30 seconds from winning, were they? We endured, guys. They were one tick from winning? When did this happen? Did I just not pay attention to this? Chat, the seller that I bought fragrance from gave me a bunch of free samples. They gave me 6 free samples of things that I don't know what they are, right? So what do you guys think about this one? Dolce Sonata by Suspiro. Do you think this sounds good or does it sound mid? And what about this one? Also by Suspiro. Dolce Melodia. What else did they give me? Bulgari Rain Essence. Owned 7 Collectors d'Allure by Invadi. Adistus Venustus Popol Azur. That sounds kind of interesting. Profumo di Firenze Viandante. The odore dolce de frutta della passione stimola la anima del viandante in un'esperienza sensoriale, regalando sentieri olfattivo di Jolsita. Attraverso l'aroma aspro del limonote e la dolcezza della vaniglia. That's right. That's right. It hurts. Well, listen here, Sarni. How many nuclear weapons does your country have? No. That's good. A lot. Come on. Does the Pope get to decide to nuke someone? The fact you only get 200 FPS with this PC, I'm single PC streaming, dual stream while recording at the same time. Off stream, I probably get 80 more FPS. Off to a good start. We're off to just a really good start. Okay. Is actually no one else gonna help me capture mid? Like... Chat, is anyone in here capable of creating thumbnails? I need your assistance, and you will be paid for it later tonight. My thumbnail artist is on vacation, and I require your talent. Careless in the bag. Oh, true. Careless, yep. True. Dude, what? Where is this guy? I worked as a graphic designer 20 years ago. Well, I'm sure you're not rusty at all, man. Bizarre ride. Use AI? You guys really fucking think I'm gonna upload a YouTube video on my channel with an AI thumbnail? You really think that? What the fuck did I just do? Is this... Danny on PC does, and that's why Danny on PC is Danny on PC. Respectfully. Okay. Copy a Mr. Beast thumbnail. Easy 100 million views. You think? Is that how easy it is? Wow, I should have been doing that the entire time. What? Ah! Oh, this game is so fun sometimes. I love it. You skip revive. You're just stupid. You're just dumb. Like, why don't, dude, I'm running away from you because I need to kill someone, not because I'm not going to revive you. You bot! It's Was that you, Nexar? Was that you? Yeah. Bazaar. Whoa. Okay. Do a thumbnail in Paint and write no thumbnail needed and then use it as the thumbnail. Yeah, dude, people that say the SMGs are like the best weapons in the game, that's just fucking, that's Reddit propaganda. It's not true at all. There are some SMGs that are like best in slot. Like the SCW-10. Like, of course it's going to be the best gun in the game in close quarters. But, dude. Yeah, the people that say SMGs are like some sort of unkillable, you know, god weapon. Yeah, it's... Guys, shocking newsflash. Reddit is wrong, actually. Reddit is not correct. Imagination, hands down. Wretched. Wretched. Imagination. Like, Pacific Chill is really good. And I do really like it. But Imagination is just like... It is literally best in class at what it's trying to do. Pacific Chill, there are many other things that smell like it. Or like, kind of like it. Give the same sort of vibe. Reddit is not a real place. So true. Sir. Okay. Best sweet perfume for 50 bucks? I mean, what kind of sweet? What kind of sweet? Vanilla sweet? Do you want to smell like a fucking sugar bun? Like, what do you want to smell like, man? Balding. Balding isn't a smell, man. Creed of Venice, what do you think? I mean, it's a legendary fragrance, you know, for a reason. It was actually really good. I say it was really good because they heavily reformulated it, and it is a shadow of its former self, in my opinion. I have smelled vintage versions of it. You know, obviously there are countless other brands that have something similar to it now. It's great. I just wish, like, Creed wasn't a piece of shit brand. Because the sad part about Creed is that at this point, they've been bought and sold, I think, 3 times. BlackRock bought them, like, just ruined every fragrance and then sold it for double the money. And now I think L'Oreal bought Creed now. And God knows what L'Oreal is going to do with Creed, because every time L'Oreal buys a fucking brand, they either destroy the brand, but it, like, somehow stays alive just because it has hype, or... or they actually kill the brand and they shut it down. So... BlackRock is evil? Yeah, I know. What year did it go bad? Probably right around... Look up what year the BlackRock sale took place. So I think the BlackRock sale was, I think, maybe in 2018 or 2019. Somewhere around there. That's where it all went wrong for Creed. 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. They still make some good stuff. It's just like, it's just sad what's happened to Creed, because I feel like it's a brand that is super loved now, but a lot of people are not going to be able to, like, see it for what it was before, right? Because I've smelled a lot of vintage Creed. I've owned a lot of vintage Creed. It is different. It is definitely different. Which is sad, because, yeah. They're also really shady. Even before they were bought by BlackRock, they never disclosed their perfumer, Pierre Bourdon. Put it this way. Creed pissed off a perfumer, who's the person that makes the perfume, so much that he wrote a book, or someone wrote a book, telling that perfumer's story about, like, how Creed basically never gave him any credit. So, yeah, Creed is just... There's so many things about Creed. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, they also faked their entire history. Creed is like one of these brands that's like, oh, we made perfumes for the fucking king in, like, oh, 1730 or whatever. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. It's all fake. Napoleon perfume, right? Yeah, you might be thinking of Guerlain. Guerlain is actually legit. They have a 210 or 20 year history or something. Creed, I mean, Creed is claiming they're older than Guerlain. No, you're not. That is definitely fabricated. Floris, London actually did make perfume for royalty. Yeah, they have the, what is it? The fucking royal stamp, or, like, what is it? Royal letter, or what? Mark of the King, Mark of the Queen or something. Fucking some European British stuff. Seal, crest, yeah, something like that. You like Aralfa? Aralfa's actually underrated. Aralfa is good. Lasts like 30 minutes, but it's good for the... It's a really good 30 minutes. It's really good. I missed a donation. I'm sorry about that. Let me take a look at it. Shyux, thank you for the $5 tip. Love the content. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think of Jeremy Fragrance? I think he's a coked out absolute fucking lunatic. That you should ignore at like all costs. It depends on the brand, Wretched. I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss. Yeah, that's a good one, Firezu. I don't know, man. It's like how I want to play this game. I don't mind. But then I don't, because it's like, I know it's just going to make me so pissed off. Yeah. The difference between cologne and perfume. There's no difference. Okay, if you want me to explain the terminology, it's going to take me a second. Perfume is the correct universal term. Anything is a perfume. Okay? Men's perfumes, women's perfumes, it's a universal term. But nowadays, people call men's perfumes colognes and women's perfume. You can also use the universal term that is less correct, that is fragrance. But technically, a cologne is a type of perfume that is meant to be like super citrusy and fresh. It's called an eau de cologne. That is a type of perfume. That is a style, rather. And then you have the different concentrations. So you have eau de toilette, eau de parfum, parfum, or extrait, depending on the brand. He likes almond. Almond. Oh. Wait, hold on. Fuck. I was gonna say Guerlain Lomedial. Guerlain Lomedial, but he wants something for $50. That's like $100. Cologne is also a German city. That's right. I watched a lot of Gents Sense when I started. Yeah. There's some sus stuff going on in the fucking... I mean, listen, I don't want to get into it. A lot of those big fragrance YouTubers just sell out for money, bro. It's really sad to see, actually. Really sad to see. No, I've not heard of it. Plisson? Plisson? Never heard of them. What gun do I use, chat? Shoddy. Use the M10 14. Oh, what is this, dude? What is this? What is it? This buckshot? I think it is. Oh, God. Can this one-shot you? What's the call out for that position? Bitch. Bitch corner. It can one-shot. That's fucking insane. Oh, okay. Well. It's an insane camp spot. Yeah, I died to it the other day. Zara be considered a clone house? I have no idea. Maybe? Disgusting sight? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm using right now. Whoa, whoa,
Nice, man.
whoa. We have to look at it. We have to look at it. We have to look at the clip. Like, what? No, this is not real. This is literally not fucking real. Like, this is not real. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, this is not real. It's incorrect. It's just totally not true. At Grok, can you quality check this spread, please? Look at you're a split second late? Dude, it shoots pellets. Even if I missed. Even if I missed entirely, there's honestly a chance that I hit at least one. No, you're telling me no pellet hit. No pellet. I don't know, dude. Any movement changes? No. More huge news. I already went over it, but basically there's like vehicle. released a shit ton of vehicle changes in a post. Sub to my YouTube channel. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. It's going to cover everything. You're going to be really informed. You're going to go, wow, cool. What's going on? All right, I think I have a lot of stuff to do today, actually, which is not ideal. So I need to end the stream right now, actually. If you weren't aware, I have a second channel. Here's the new video for the second channel. Go check that out. Boom, there it is in the chat. Exclamation point smell for the channel link itself. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Do rag stream on May 12th when season 3 releases. What else is happening? New YouTube video tomorrow. A bunch of different YouTube videos on the way. All right. Should hit the follow button if you're watching and you're new here, by the way. I stream every day. I'll be live tomorrow again. What else do I have to say? Oh, and check out, I upload all my YouTube content on Spotify now. So if you like Spotify and you want to, like, watch it there it is. It might be a day late because I don't handle the Spotify. I have a full team doing it, so check out the second channel, follow the Spotify channel, and see you guys tomorrow, okay? Appreciate you guys. You stream on MySpace? Maybe, bro. Maybe. I'm a MySpace Mixer streamer.